if it only took a few clicks to create product videos that make people feel something? With reference mode, it's not just one image to one video. It's multiple frames of your product throughout the whole video telling a story. I'll just select all of the frames I want to include, add my prompt here, and with reference mode selected, in minutes, I have a video that looks like it was produced by a whole team. Ads, social content, product imagery, if you can think it, you can generate it. Give reference mode a try and make incredible videos for any product right now. Get started with Kittl today.
You could reply to comments with a video. Let me show you how to use it right here. Jump into any one of your videos here that has comments on it, and then click over here in the comment section to go there. You need to be on this page here. And to reply to a comment, this is all you have to do. Let me go ahead and find a comment I want to reply to. And all you have to do is press and hold on the comments. These are all your options you've always had with comments. But you could reply with a video right here. Press that. And the way this works is just like making any other video here on TikTok. You have all the same options, and you could also do a 3-minute reply here too. So you would just go ahead and record your response here for this comment, press stop, and then decorate it or apply effects, anything you want here, and press the check mark. And you also have options for voice effects, voiceover, captions, text, everything you have when you make a regular TikTok video. Press next. The only difference is, let me go back just to show you, it says replying to, and the person you're replying to over here with the video. And when you press next, it just says reply to, and it tags that person right there. But it will post on your account when you do this. So if you press post on here, this posts on your account. And if it's set to only me, you're not going to be able to reply publicly, so you need to change it either to your friend to friends or to everyone for that other person to see it. But it works exactly like making a video, with the exception of tagging someone like this, and it will show the little graphic here that you're replying to them with a video. And that's how you reply with a video to a comment on TikTok. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.
San Antonio looks like a proud Texas city. But beneath its riverwalks and historic streets hides something that will completely change how you see this place. There are locations here where Victorian walls exhale toxic gases, where a pitch-black cavern floor is carpeted by flesh-stripping beetles that reduce a body to bone in minutes, and where nuclear weapons were secretly assembled beneath a suburban neighborhood. These aren't ghost stories. They're documented by federal records, military historians, and scientists. Some are hiding in plain sight under the famous Riverwalk, behind celebrated landmarks, or beneath streets you cross every day. Today, we're uncovering the 13 most forbidden places in San Antonio you cannot visit. And the most unsettling part, they've been right in front of you all along. 13. The toxic splendor of the Hot Well Spa ruins. Texas has an identity deeply rooted in grand histories and legendary landscapes, but the hidden underbelly of the Lone Star State contains architectural mysteries completely hidden from the public eye. Deep within the south side of San Antonio lies a place where 19th century high society once mingled in steaming therapeutic waters. The Hot Wells Resort was once the crown jewel of Texas luxury, hosting celebrities and billionaires who sought the healing properties of its intense arsenic and sulfur-rich underground springs. Historically, the location suffered 3 devastating fires that transformed the elegant Victorian hotel into a charred, skeletal labyrinth. Today, while a small public park allows visitors to view the exterior, the actual interior ruins are strictly forbidden and heavily enclosed by perimeter fencing. The scientific reality of the site involves severe structural degradation, where the remaining brick walls are highly susceptible to sudden collapse due to decades of thermal water erosion and intense weathering. Entering this restricted zone is a serious criminal offense, as the subterranean foundations are honeycombed with deep, flooded chambers that emit faint pockets of toxic gases. The contrast between its glamorous past and its treacherous forbidden present makes it a haunting monument to the passage of time. Anyone attempting to bypass the security measures faces immediate arrest by local law enforcement officers who constantly monitor the perimeter. If you're interested in places like these across the United States, make sure to subscribe, because this channel is full of locations most people never even hear about. 12. The deep subterranean labyrinth of the San Antonio River Tunnel. When people think of the famous San Antonio River Walk, they picture festive barges, stone pathways, and vibrant cypress trees. But beneath that picturesque surface lies a massive engineering marvel completely closed to human footprints. The San Antonio River Tunnel is an incredible underground flood control system constructed in the late 20th century to protect the downtown district from catastrophic deltas of water. Spanning an astonishing length of over 3 miles and plunging 24 stories into the dark limestone depths of the earth, this cylindrical chamber is a masterpiece of modern civil engineering. From a scientific perspective, the tunnel acts as an inverted siphon, pulling millions of gallons of raging floodwaters away from the surface and safely depositing them downstream. The entire facility is completely restricted, heavily monitored by remote sensors, and secured by massive steel blast gates that prevent unauthorized entry. Entering this abyss is strictly illegal and exceptionally suicidal, as a sudden cloud burst miles away and filled the entire tunnel with high-velocity water within a matter of minutes. The atmospheric pressure and absolute darkness inside create an otherworldly environment that mirrors a subterranean cavern rather than an urban infrastructure project. It stands as a silent, invisible guardian of the city, working tirelessly in total isolation while millions of tourists walk directly above it without ever guessing the terrifying scale of the void beneath their boots. 11. The industrial tomb of the abandoned...
Oops, damn it. cinemas. Maybe not, because this is a user-centric ad.
Beneath their boots. 11. The industrial tomb of the abandoned Lone Star Brewery. Texas identity is fundamentally intertwined with the historic culture of brewing, but one iconic monument to this legacy has become a highly hazardous, forbidden wasteland. The historic Lone Star Brewery Complex, established originally in 1895 by prominent local businessmen alongside legendary tycoon Adolphus Busch, was once the pinnacle of mechanized beer production in the southern United States. After closing its doors forever in the late 20th century, the sprawling industrial campus transformed into a crumbling, graffiti-covered fortress of decay. The complex has suffered over 11 major fires in recent years, leaving the remaining multi-story structures in a state of extreme architectural instability. Firefighters and emergency personnel refuse to enter the buildings due to gaping holes in the concrete floors, unstable ceilings, and collapsing brick masonry. The local municipal government and the current corporate developers have implemented strict security measures, declaring the entire property completely off limits to urban explorers and the public alike. Trespassing on these grounds carries severe legal penalties, as the location is considered one of the most perilous environments in Bexar County. The contrast between the lively memories of frosty beverages and the current silent, charred iron skeleton of the factory evokes a powerful sense of mystery. It represents a bygone era of Texas manufacturing that remains frozen in time, protected by chain link fences and intense surveillance. 10. The forbidden wards of the Southwestern Insane Asylum. The rich tapestry of historical institutional care in Texas holds deep secrets, none more unsettling than the original structures tucked away on the grounds of the San Antonio State Hospital. Originally founded in 1892 under the ominous title of the Southwestern Insane Asylum, this massive facility was designed to house hundreds of patients suffering from severe psychiatric conditions during an era of primitive medical knowledge. While modern medical treatment continues in newly constructed pavilions nearby, the historic, abandoned 19th century wards are strictly closed to the general public. These old brick buildings stand as a chilling architectural time capsule filled with rusted iron window bars, peeling lead paint, and empty therapy rooms that echo with a solemn past. From a historical perspective, the architecture reflects the Kirkbride Plan, a specific 19th century design concept intended to promote healing through natural light and fresh air, though it ultimately became overcrowded and chaotic. Today, the State Department of Health enforces an absolute ban on civilian entry to protect the structural integrity of these fragile monuments and to prevent vandalism. Security teams patrol the perimeter continuously, utilizing advanced electronic monitoring to ensure that no curious thrill seekers breach the heavy wooden doors. The intense silence surrounding these grand, decaying facades provides a sharp contrast to the bustling city surrounding them, leaving a lasting impression of historical gravity. 9. The secret Central Intelligence Agency cache at Camp Stanley storage activity. Deep within the rolling terrain of northwest Bexar County lies a heavily fortified military installation consisting of 4,000 acres that is entirely shrouded in extreme federal secrecy. Camp Stanley Storage Activity is a government-owned facility protected by multiple layers of razor wire, high-tech motion sensors, and armed security patrols. While the official military mandate describes the location as an ordnance storage and quality testing depot for weapons and ammunition, historical declassified documents reveal a far more astonishing purpose. Investigative research suggests that this location is the infamous Midwest Depot, a highly classified Central Intelligence Agency operations center used to manage covert weapons stockpiles. Historically, the base played a critical role in arming global rebel forces from training Cuban exiles before the Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961 to supplying the Nicaraguan Contras in 1987. Scientifically, the site is honeycombed with dozens of specialized, earth-sheltered bunkers designed to withstand massive internal explosions while remaining completely invisible to overhead satellite surveillance. The public is strictly forbidden from getting anywhere near the secure gated perimeter, and all requests for civil tours are systematically denied. It represents a staggering nexus of international espionage, hidden right within the heart of our community, reinforcing the intense mystery that envelopes the military infrastructure of the Lone Star State, where what you see on the surface is only a tiny fraction of the deeper, darker reality. 8. The flesh-eating floor of Bracken Cave. Texas pride is tied to our vast wildlife, but just outside San Antonio, limits rests a breathtaking geological wonder, where entry inside the subterranean abyss is completely forbidden. Bracken Cave serves as the summer home to over 20 million Mexican free-tailed bats, making it the largest concentrated gathering of mammals anywhere on the planet. While tourists can buy restricted tickets to view the magnificent, swirling...
Okay. Yeah, I know.
vortex of bats emerging from the sinkhole at dusk. The actual interior of the cavern is strictly off limits to all